In the face. It really helped if someone would teach her how to smoke. I'm only sort of kidding. But my friends, not only is my young friend here completely flammable, but now she's Catholic. He's like, what do I do about that? I don't know. I was Protestant 5 seconds ago. You're losing your grip, dude. Sit down. All right.
I haven't put a clementine here. I'm 30.
Yes, it's right. Child. Again, about the interrupting thing. You're just interrupting. Nobody thinks you're funny. And I'm pretty sure that right now, most everybody is on my side about this. Yeah. Because the more time I spend yammering at you, the less time I actually get to do anything. Which means that most of the people around, say, just behind you, are probably more willing to just put the sleeper on you. All right, my friends. And you. All right. Let's start the show. Are you ready? Yeah! My friends, we're gonna set something on fire.
Yeah!
All right.
Yeah!
We'll start with this. Oh. Hello.
Does it like you?
Alright, here we go. Using my magic powers, I will magically light the other side. Alright, using my other magic powers, I will light the other side. Alright, I know you're stunned. It's like 10 minutes into the show. The guy finally does a real trick. Here we go. It is time for the flaming devil stick. Oh, yeah. Wow, 3 people cared. And now, the photographic opportunity you have been waiting for. And now, under the leg with the devil's stick. Okay, some of you have seen this show before. That is correct. The correct phrase when I say under the leg is no, not the boots. Look at these boots, people. Look at them. You don't want to hurt the boots now, do you? I do. No, let me say, even if you don't like the rest of this show, you don't like the jokes, you don't like the juggling, what about these boots? Give it up for the boots, people, come on. So I say under the leg, you say
Not the boots.
Alright, here we go. Under the leg. The boots are okay. And now, behind the back. Okay, make up your own words. See if I care. To make this trick slightly more dangerous and a little more sexy.
Take it off, baby.
Okay, it gets better. Alright, you know what to say now. Here we go. Behind the back.
No, not the hair.
Nobody even noticed. Behind the back.
No, not the hair.
Well,
Who needs hair?
take the picture. Alright, man. It gets better, don't worry. My friends, how many of you actually came here to see some juggling?
Me!
Quite a few of you. Alright, very well. How many would like to see the very first really good juggling trick I ever learned? Yeah. Alright, very well. Well, my friends, a long time ago, when I was growing up in this small town of Casto Termini, Sicily, I was a very poor juggler. Oh, that was nice, that was nice. Unlike today, where I'm super mega rich.
Yay!
No, I could not afford the amazing things you see before you now. The only things I could afford were the things I could find in the marketplace. You know, like an apple or an onion or maybe an orange. I would take these things down to the piazza and I would juggle. And much like today, nobody really cared. Well, that's okay. No, this is just basic juggling, you know, it's just average. So I was like, well, I must learn some tricks, maybe somebody would like it. So I learned over the top. Much like today, about 8 people cared. All right, oh, I learned this one's pretty good. And oh, I learned this one, columns. Like a crowd pleaser. But then I learned there was actually an easier way to do it. Yeah, this does leave some people a little bit confused. But you know, and then I learned that this is the trick. This is the trick that you do when you see the other juggler. And you're like, ooh, there's a juggler in the audience. And the juggler's like, juggler. And you're like, ooh, I better do something cool. And he's like, this guy better do something cool. And you're like, ooh, I don't know what to do. And the guy's like, this guy don't know what he's doing. And you're like, and he's like, you're like,
I get it.
You're like, well, you get the idea. Here it is, the trick for the other juggler. Here we go. Then I messed up in front of the other juggler. The other juggler's like, take his job any day. And I was like, ooh. You're not buying that, are you? All right, but then one day, my friend Giuseppe from Palermo, he came down, he said, Paolo, Paolo, Paolo. And I said, what? He said, I saw the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. What did you see? I saw this guy, and he juggled. And when he juggled, he ate an apple at the same time. No. No. Yes, actually, yes. No. Yes, he just ate the apple, man. It really wasn't that crazy. Well, this continued for quite some time. But I said, well, I must learn this amazing trick too. I must juggle and eat the apple as well. So I got my apple, I went down to the piazza, and I tried to eat it.
You can do it!
This continued for quite some time. But then one day I finally figured it out. Would you like to see me juggle and eat the apple at the same time? Yeah! Very well. 1, 2, 3.
You can't eat the apple. He did eat the
Don't joke!
Let's put it out on the kid. Yeah!